Good afternoon, YouTube. And it's Silent Shooter. It's a little after 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the 24th of August. And it is 28 days before Vegas, so part 2 of my practice plan to get ready to get dialed in for the big show, I guess, is to shoot from the end today and for the rest of this week. For the next 7 days, I'll be shooting from the end and getting a little of the rust off of me from shooting at that position. I'll do this for about a week, and then I'm going to shoot from stick right for about a week. I'll readjust my cameras and all that good stuff. And then for the last 2 weeks, I'll be shooting from stick left 1, 2, and 3, respectively, and incorporating FET and landmines and new dice. So hopefully I won't look too incredibly bad doing this, but it's been a while since I shot from the end. So let's go ahead and do this. I don't know which set I'm going to end up using the entire time that I'm shooting from over here. I'm going to start off with my 4-5 hardway set and go from there. I might adjust to the kitchen set or modify kitchen set that I use, the 1-4-4-1, depending if I'm double pitching a lot, or I might even go V set / cross fixes set, depending on what my results are. So, you know what? Now that I think about it, if I'm going to do that, I might as well start off with a 3V set, a 3-2-3-6 set, and shoot and see what my dice do. If I roll 1 or 6, I know that my left die is off axis, and if I roll a 2 or a 5 on my red die, then I know that I'm off axis on my right die. So let's go ahead and see what happens. All right, so here we go. From the end, 3-2-3-6, starting off. So with a 3-finger grip, what I do from the end is I do the same pickup, but what I do is it's a lot harder to figure out. Like instead of throwing hard, you can kind of gauge if your fingers are even from how your dice feel. Uh-oh, there goes my air conditioner. How my dice feel whenever you're about to throw. Here, give me just a second. Let me see if I can't turn this back on. Okay, so anyway, it's not on. It's gonna be hot. Oh well, that's what I get for having a table out in the garage, a detached garage in the middle of the summer in Texas. But what I do is I place the dice right on the edge to where it's at a 45-degree angle, touching the back diamond, the corner of the diamond where it meets the tabletop. So this way it makes a good 45-degree angle. Look at my landing zone and launch out. 6-5 yo. That means my left and right die are off axis. I don't remember off the top of my head what that means. I think it was an explosion or something. We'll analyze this here in a second. So it was a yo, 6-5 yo. So let's see what happened there. What happened there? So. So 6-5 yo, that's complete drift to the left. Alright, so we'll go ahead and try that again, because a drift on a hardway set would be a 7. Wait, no, it wouldn't. Would it? Yeah, it would be a 7, so we don't want to do that. A kissing set would be good, but we're going to go ahead and stick with the V set right now, see what happens. 6-3-9. 9 is our point. We are still going off axis on the left die. So what I'm going to do to kind of mitigate that is I'm going to go to the hardway set, because 1 die off axis and 1 die staying on axis is potentially a killer on the V set. So we'll go ahead and switch out to my 4-5-4-5 set and see what happens. So even when I'm shooting at different positions, I pick up with my feet square with the table, and then I adjust accordingly. Like after I pick up, I'll most of the time put my right foot back a little bit just to get the open up my hips a little bit to throw where I want to throw. 6-2-8, and that was again my left eye went off axis, but my right eye stayed on axis as well, so that's not bad. I think would that have been a 7? It would have been a 6, and it would have been a hard 12 or midnight with that one. No wait, it would have been an 8 either way. Now that I think about it, because if I would have had a 3, 3-2, 3-6, that would have been a 12. Yeah. Anyway, sticking with the 4-5-4-5 set. Two fingers pick up, putting my dice along the back wall, 45-degree angle, staring down in my landing zone, trying to judge my finger placement to make sure that it'll be even whenever I release. 3-5-8. 8 is not a bad number to have, and that's on axis. Stick with the 4-5-4-5 set right now and see where this takes us. Alright. I don't know if this is going to be a 30-minute video or a longer. Mainly because today I'm on call, and so far they haven't called me in, so I might actually have the night off, which that was the point, by the way. I might have the night off, so that would be cool. Then that means I get to shoot more and try to get dialed in a little bit more. So, I don't know. Right now, I'm trying to figure out my landing zone. I'm trying to adjust accordingly. I like that last shot. I think I threw them right around here, and it hit back the wall and just kind of died, which I love. It's hard to emulate that. So I'm just adjusting little by little my landing zone and trying to figure out where it's at. Because it's been so long since I shot from the end that honestly I've kind of forgotten where I was aiming. So hopefully we'll just keep on hitting that same exact spot or close to it that I just threw, and just you know, keep on doing the whole hitting the back wall and just landing and dying. That wasn't it. That was a 7-out. That wasn't too bad. Lots of repeaters on that for the first go around. Hit a point. So what was that? 2.9, 3.8, 3.5, and a yo. And that yo was a come out yo. So we would have made money on that for sure. Not too shabby. I'm actually pretty happy with that. I'm shooting from the end, and I haven't done so in months. Yeah, months since I've done shooting from the end. So 4.37 for y'all right there, or 3.47. It was a double pitch, so I just had to watch my finger placement and grip on that one. So let's go ahead and keep on with our 4.5 set. And if it goes awry, we'll switch to, well, depending on how it goes, depending on what type of 7 I get. If it's a double pitch 7 again, then I might just go to a modified kissing set. If it's not, then we'll try a V set. Well, I'll tell you one thing, that if I was doing this at a crapless table, the people would be cheering me right now, getting hard 6 or hard 12, and another hard 12. I mean, there's no real other way to get a 12 than hard way. I just like saying it that way because it's fun. Um, but yeah, boxcars on a crapless table pay 6 to 1. Um, so getting 3 of them within, what is that, 5 shots? Uh, that hopefully I'd be getting tipped by somebody. But my intention is not to get boxcars, just so y'all know. I can tell by the way that my dice are bouncing and separating that I have a grip issue upon release. I need to try to keep my fingers together because my left die is traveling a lot more than my right die, and from my perspective and how I feel like I have more pressure on my middle finger or my ring finger and my middle fingers than I do on my pointer finger or my index, whichever you want to call it. So what's happening is that this is releasing faster than these two, which means that I have contact with the die, my right die, a little bit more, and that's why the left eye spins or goes off axis one way or the other. So I need to figure out, I need to be a little more mindful of the pressure that I'm putting across all 3 die, or all 3 finger grip and both die. Yeah, not a bad set. It was in double digits, so I'm not too uh, not too big up about it. I'm actually happy. I had a lot of repeaters, a lot of inside repeaters. Uh, so hit the 8 3 times, hit the 9 3 times, hit the 10, hit the 5 a couple of times. I only had the 3 and I had 3 12. So my 4 numbers are going to look uh, way bad. My statistics on my 4 numbers, I should say, are going to look through the roof, or they're going to be through the roof whenever we look at the stats at the end of the session. It's already 25 minutes. I'm going to go one more and see what we can do with it. I'm starting to get a little more dialed into where I want to throw at my landing zone, but now I'm working on trajectory, higher trajectory, lower trajectory, the amount of power that I'm putting in, because I think I solved the grip problem. Even though that was a double pitch, I think I solved the grip problem of mine. Now it's just about trajectory and release. It is really hot in here, by the way. There it is, folks. Sorry about that. I mean, I guess it wasn't that bad of a run, 17, but there was a lot of just bad numbers in there. I mean, yeah, they're all come out sevens, but that's way too many sevens for my liking, for this whole entire thing. SRR is 7. I'm pretty sure that's um, right at random, because isn't it 1 out of every 6 rolls? So the 7th roll is supposed to be a 7, or is it 1 out, like maybe 6 rolls and then 5 rolls and then a 7? Total of 6 rolls. I don't know. I don't remember the statistics. But the SOR was good at 14. Didn't have a lot of numbers in there, but I did have a lot of hard ways. Had a lot of hard 6s, which is okay. G-Dub likes to brag about how he watched me do 5 hard 6s in a row, then an easy 6, and then right back to do another hard 6. I was trying to replicate that right now, but it was also speaking from the end. So let's go ahead and take a look at our stats now that we're talking about them. I mean, horde numbers, like I predicted, is going to be through the roof. 6s still underperformed. My 5s, 9s, 8s, 3s, all the horde numbers overperformed. But the inside weren't bad. So let's take a look at the gauges. 61.9% box numbers, so it's not bad. So let's round up to 62. If you add in the horde numbers at 23%, and some change, we'll round up to 24. So you had 85% on a craftless table, which is great. I mean, my goal is always 90 at a craftless table, but whatever. Inside numbers were fantastic, I guess. Closer to the 75 range, which is, I guess, good. But it's 59.5, so we can round up to 60. 4s and 10s are low, which, I was not anticipating getting a lot of 4s and 10s. I generally don't unless I use the modified kissing set, which is my 1441, which evidently also gets a lot of 4 numbers. But SOR was good. SRR, I guess it's right above random, so I guess not bad. 3 sessions, 10, 14, and 17, all increasing, so that's good. I just had way too many come out 7s, way too many 7s in general for my liking, even though I underperformed on them. So tell me what you think. Should I just stay with using my primary position as straight out? Because it seems to me, just based off of this one practice session, that I do better shooting straight out than I do stick left. But maybe this was just a fluke. But oh well. Anyway, thanks a lot for staying. Thanks a lot for watching. Shout out to everyone. Craps Nation, Quiet Craft Shooter, Steph Dice, 0.7 outs, Craps Down Under, Pro Craps, and always the Texas Craps Mafia. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you next time. Bye.